people, especially men, have to understand why so many women, whether they've been married or whether they're successful and single, why a lot of men, I mean, a lot of women aren't interested in dating, and why a lot of women aren't interested in marriage the way that they used to be. It doesn't mean that they don't want marriage, but you have to understand the mindset of most men when it comes to marriage. Most men, when they think of marriage, they think a woman is supposed to clean, cook, take care of the kids, you know what I'm saying? Do all these things, and a man just supposed to go home, make the money, send her the money for the bills, and just sit on your ass. You know what I'm saying? And women are tired of feeling like they're in dictatorships, and they want to feel like they're in partnerships, which is what a marriage really is a partnership.
Here we go. So we got some. He come in on his white horse, baby. Come on in, brother. So you say what part of marriage ain't about cooking, cleaning, and a man doing his duties and responsibilities? And like you said, here we go. We gonna disclaim one thing he said about a man come home sitting on his butt. We ain't talking. Who you talking about? I get it. We ain't up here advocating for that man. So you was hitting on something, and then you do. Most men that's doing all these things you talk about, going home getting the bacon. Granted, that could be enough a lot of times. So I'm gonna walk that back. If a man is going out working 10 hours a day, paying all the bills in the house, if he work a moment, have a beer, sit on the couch, that's his prerogative.
There you go. And brother, this all sound good to the women. Y'all up here cheering this beige brother on. And here's the thing. Y'all sitting here cheering him on, and y'all can't wait to hand him that barbed wire deal. Y'all can't wait. So stop. Only thing a panda bear like this gets is cheated on. Y'all can't wait. Y'all can't wait to tell him sweet things and cheat on this brother. So stop. Stop. That's all I got to say about that. He can say all he won't. Cause don't no woman find this truly attractive. It's what do you call this? What is this pandering to women? It's appealing, it's alluring, you know, but this brother don't win in the end.
Partnerships, which is what a marriage really is a partnership. And there's not enough men that are leaders or kings that are reciprocating what is deemed necessary for women that have realized their worth on their own, for them to say, you know what, let me change my lifestyle, or let me switch up some things so I can allow him to be a king and lead, because he knows how to help me operate in my feminine. He knows how to help me become a better individual. He knows how to help me pray. He knows how to help raise children with me. He knows how to give me my space, my time. A lot of times, men, when they get a girl, they just be like, "Where you at? What you doing? How come you ain't hollered at me in this long?" All of that, and
Here we go. We speak about nug nug individuals. Ain't no way, ain't no real man on his purpose got time. It's the opposite. Your lady is reaching out. What you doing? What ain't no man on his purpose hounding his woman, asking her where she at. Why ain't you here? Right? What?
Hey, hey, babe, why didn't you call me today?
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Ain't no way. It don't work like that. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep this up. This brother here, he sounds very feminine himself. You can never be my friend, not with this mindset. I don't know. Every time I see brothers talking like this, I can't help but get it out of my mind that they are sitting here pandering to just try to win actually one specific woman over. They up here pandering. They want her to see this. That's all I ever see. I'm like, why would he act this way? I always ask myself, what would make a man come up here and say stuff that's not good for the group?
women are tired of that. You know what I'm saying? Women are doing it on their own because they're tired of dealing with men that think that once you put a ring on them, or once you are in a relationship and you guys are active and you all are exclusive, that this person can dictate whatever you got going on. And having their freedom and having their peace of mind is way more important than dealing with a man that doesn't truly understand that marriage is partnership and you all are a team.
Which is true. Marriage is partnership in a team, but here's the problem. All partnerships are not equal.
Here we go.
So we can be partners, but it may be like 75-25, 80-20, 90-10. Don't know. It can be
Yeah.
different in each household. Some place might be 99-1, might
There
be
you go.
49-51. But when women hear partnership, they start saying these words, they immediately think 50-50, and everything is 50-50. All decisions, and that's what I'm thinking. They paint with such a broad brush. Even we say, you know what color we gonna paint the house? That's 50-50, right? What kind of flowers we gonna put out? 50. Then once you start getting to some stuff, they start painting with too broad of a brush. They don't understand. All right, it's context. Some of these decisions is on him.
There you go. And I don't want to get long-winded here, but you just got to think about how this whole 50-50 setup is going to play out in real life. So like Gavin said, what color we going to paint the house? Because we talk about man shit over here. So what color we going to paint the house? You know, what tires we going to put on the car? What battery we going to get for the car? What flowers we going to put in the backyard this spring? If the man is sitting here physically doing all this stuff, if we go 50-50 and I got to get your input on this every time, does it not look like I got to come to you or call you every time and get your permission? The dynamic gets out of whack. It don't work that way. It doesn't. At the end of the day, like I said, we are a team. And like I said, that partnership term has 3 asterisks next to it. Because it ain't what y'all think.
They immediately start thinking equal. When they hear partnership, they think 50-50.
I'm going to give you ladies a gem. The best thing you can do entering into a committed relationship with a man is look him in his ass and say, I recognize we are not equal. Ultimately, I want to follow your lead. Y'all refuse to do and say things like this because you put that pressure on him. Either he gonna act like a man and take on that pressure, or he gonna be like, I don't know what you talking about, Bonquisha. Stop saying we equal, this and that. You get what you attract who you are. Seriously.
At the end of the day, it's like Batman and Robin. You know, you're a sidekick. We're going into the fight together, but we know who's in charge.
No woman chooses to be a single mother. That's a lie. There are tons of women who purposely choose to be a single mother because in their mind, I don't want the man, I just want the baby. And I'm going to consciously choose a man I know will not fight to stay in this child's life, or that I can easily push out the way because I don't want anyone else's influence on this child. I want this child only for me.
Especially B-dubs in particular. They are the most territorial. Actual mom, like, so obviously some of them, they know they got a disconnect. But the ones who call themselves quote unquote a good mom, they man.
There you go. There another gem. It is a huge red flag. Any mom come on the internet and proclaim herself as a good mom. Sister, who you trying to convince? Don't do it. And yeah, being a single mom is a choice, and we do not. All police, please stay outside the club. We don't want to hear any traumatic, anecdotal instances. For the most part, the extreme most part, 99.9% of the time, being a single mom is a choice. Trust me.
Marry before you carry. We always say we get a lot of pushback for that, but it is what it is.
Yes, marry before you carry. It's what's in the best interest of the children. Done and done.
Never saw it from that perspective at all.
Yeah, it happens a lot. And I think people just assume that and I'm not saying there aren't plenty of women who did not choose to be single mothers, but there are I've had clients flat out tell me, just give me the baby. I don't want the man.
Amazing. It's amazing. Because they know what resources come with it. A lot of times what's lost on us is we're thinking, people are making decisions on their own. No, they're sitting around their friends, and you're like, man, girl, how'd you get this?
Yeah.
Hell, once I had a kid, I qualified for this. Well, how'd you get that? Once I had 2 kids, I was able to get this. And they are simply just passing the game to one another. They sit around talking, and they light bulb be going off. And this woman will be sitting here with no children, and the whole light bulb will go off in her head.
Yes. Bonquisha and Bonquisha's minions, they sit around, whatever, a Friday night after a hard work week or whatever, being an RN or CNA, and they sitting around playing spades, drinking Casamigos, and one of the Bonquishas say, I noticed you don't really work too much at all. You always calling off, but you always got a handle of Casamigos, and you always got name brand snacks in the pantry. Dang, and that's that nosy friend. Dang, girl, what you got going on? And the one friend like, girl, look, I got this one here. Child support come from that. I got government assistance come from over here. I got child support come from this one, you know. And then they simply do that sick hood math. And they say, okay, I can duplicate that. And there you go. And we need to acknowledge it. This is the game that's going on. These misguided sisters know that, you know, if I get enough kids, the government gonna swoop in and take care of me, especially in these Commonwealth states.